be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
Y'all, what started as a regular gym encounter has now spiraled into a high-profile lawsuit involving Shannon Sharpe, a retired NFL star turned media personality. A woman identified only as Jane Doe has filed a civil lawsuit in Nevada accusing Sharpe of multiple instances of assault between late 2024 and early 2025. The disturbing allegations are not only bringing new scrutiny to Sharpe's public image, but they're also being handled by attorney Tony Buzbee. Let's walk through exactly what's in the court filings, what's being alleged, and how this could impact Shannon Sharpe. According to the lawsuit, Jane Doe first met Shannon Sharpe at a gym in 2023. The court documents state that Sharpe began pursuing her soon after. Jane Doe alleges that Sharpe's behavior was controlling and verbally abusive. Her attorney, Tony Buzbee, stated publicly, he demanded complete control over her time and body, expecting her to be at his house on his schedule, at his command, whenever he called. While the two reportedly continued their relationship, she describes it as one that gradually escalated in manipulation and intimidation. One of the more serious incidents outlined in the lawsuit occurred during an argument between the two. The confrontation frightened her so much that she attempted to share her location with friends using her iPhone out of fear for her safety. The lawsuit alleges that Sharpe noticed what she was doing and then grabbed her by the neck. The court filing includes a quote allegedly from Sharpe during that moment. "If you ever do that again, I will you." The woman claims a firearm was visible during the argument, which intensified her fear.
I don't want to don't manipulate me.
I don't know that much. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Despite the alleged threats, Jane Doe claims that she remained in contact with Sharpe for several more months. She says that she finally decided to cut ties with him after a particular incident in October 2024. According to the lawsuit, Sharpe forced himself on her during an encounter that happened shortly after a viral Instagram live broadcast. At this point, Jane Doe says she recognized the need to end the relationship, but the situation reportedly escalated instead. Another incident is described in the court filing as having occurred in January 2025. According to Jane Doe, Sharpe had promised to deliver her a Christmas and birthday gift. But when she visited him again, she claims that she was violently assaulted a second time. Now, it is important to note that at this stage, these allegations are claims made in a civil lawsuit and have not been proven in court. Shannon Sharpe has publicly denied the allegations, calling them false and defamatory. His legal team has also criticized the lawsuit, accusing the plaintiff's attorney of targeting high-profile black men. Despite the lawsuit, Sharpe has continued to appear on his regular programming schedule, including ESPN's First Take, where he is a rotating co-host alongside Stephen A. Smith. The civil case could still have lasting implications for his public profile, especially given the ongoing scrutiny around how media companies handle abuse allegations involving on-air personalities. While civil lawsuits do not carry the same burden of proof as criminal cases, they can still cause significant damage to careers and reputations.
You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup. Coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans.
This lawsuit comes at a time when public expectations around accountability for celebrities and athletes have dramatically shifted. With these serious allegations on the table and a high-profile legal team involved, this case is far from over. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Watch this next video on my screen because I'm out just getting started.
I get what you're saying, but I just had to ask, do y'all feel, because you know how this line is so blurred nowadays with the snitching. If you speak on some shit,
what I'm doing is this.
Y'all, Whack 100 just exposed DJ Khaled for betraying Nipsey, and this is shocking, guys. And if what he's saying is even half true, then DJ Khaled might have some serious explaining to do. Because according to Whack, DJ Khaled betrayed Nipsey Hussle in the most cold-blooded way ever. Let's get right into it. So, here's what we know so far. Whack 100 and a few others were breaking down how things really moved behind the scenes when it came to Nipsey's presence in LA, especially around people like Big U and Khaled. Turns out, when Khaled pulled up to the West Coast with Nipsey, it rubbed some people the wrong way, mainly because he didn't check in with Big U.
Big U, did you not ask me to act like your contracts were sold out to me that you had on Nipsey, and you wanted me to go attack Nipsey's estate after his death for 30%?
Now pause right there. That might sound small, but in the politics of the West Coast, that's a major move. Big U ran a tight circle, and if someone was rolling through with a high-profile artist like Nipsey without his nod, it was a problem. Whack claims that people took pride in making sure outsiders knew who had the green light, but Khaled, apparently, didn't play by those rules. Instead, he moved with Nip like everything was sweet. According to Loose Cannon, Big U felt some type of way about it, and Khaled got spooked behind the scenes. But here's where it gets wild. Whack flat out called Khaled a snake for what happened next. He said Khaled snaked Nipey by flipping sides and cozying up with Big U after Nipsey passed. Like, picture this. 1 minute you're rocking with Nipsey, showing him love and posting up in the city, and the next, you're all chummy with the same folks who might have had silent beef with him? That's wild shady. Loose Cannon even hinted that Big U's real issue wasn't even Khaled. It was Nipsey. Allegedly, jealousy played a part. Nipsey was rising, glowing different, and not everybody liked that. The fact that Big U seemed more cool with Khaled after Nipsey's death, that raised hella eyebrows. And if that wasn't enough, Whack and Cannon unpacked even more grime. How people were getting set up, how money was being played behind artists' backs, and how some were moving like informants under the radar. Khaled may not have pulled a trigger or made any direct threats, but the betrayal was in how he moved. Acting like Nip's boy in the spotlight, but switching teams the minute things got uncomfortable, that's not loyalty. Whack kept it blunt. If me telling Khaled what happened is snitching, then so be it. But Khaled ain't no cop. Khaled is someone I know. And that right there is what stings. Because it's not about street code, it's about personal betrayal. The kind that cuts deep. The bottom line is, DJ Khaled's silent shuffle from Nipsey to Big U after Nip's death looks shady as hell. And now that the footage is out, folks are finally connecting the dots. Stay tuned, y'all, because this is just getting started.